ordained as a monk. He has been teaching foreigners and locals Vipassana meditation for years. He has also traveled to Italy, Spain, Cambodia, and China to teach. He conducts meditation retreats at his forest monastery twice a year. So we are very honored to have him here. So we all together we shall bow 3 times to say our vow. First bow. Second bow.
You can like
now today I extend a little bit of the topic of the purpose of mindfulness-based Vipassana meditation, and it's called is Dhamma Wisdom Center.
Dhamma Wisdom Center.
So, why, you know, some people, how many people from Buddhist fellowship here? How many people come try here?
Buddhist fellowship, I
They are new?
Yes.
All of them are new?
Oh, they're teachers from Buddhist fellowship. I also go to Buddhist fellowship.
Okay.
Have you listened to Bhante? No, first time.
Okay. Because I teach mindfulness-based Vipassana meditation. Why? If you learn Vipassana meditation already, Vipassana meditation must be completely based on mindfulness. Vipassana Sutta. It's not good.
Take this one.
This one's sister.
very active. Very active with the Dhamma. Right?
Maybe you can.
What?
Switch off.
Okay. Mindfulness alone is called samatha meditation. There are 2 kinds of meditation in according to the Buddha. The Theravada, maybe in Mahayana, Tibet, they have this. Here I explained. Can you read it?
Yep.
Samatha and Vipassana. Mindfulness alone is samatha. When mindfulness works with Vipassana, the Vipassana meditation, it becomes truly Vipassana. Many people are confused, particularly in the West, maybe in the East too. They are not clear between the mindfulness and Vipassana. Many people know what mindfulness, but they don't know Vipassana. Particularly in the West, when I was in Spain, one day I'm talking about mindfulness and its character and its meaning and its function. They said they feel a little bit wonderful because they don't know this, but they know only mindfulness, but they don't know. This mindfulness actually came from Vipassana Sutta. Maybe probably you all know this course. How many of you, if you know, then good. This is from Vipassana. Mindfulness alone is not a complete technique. When you do Vipassana, Mindfulness is included anyway, but if you are not explained, you will not know. I said very often, you eat apple without knowing the name of this fruit. You eat, but do you feel complete or not? When you eat apple without knowing the name, how do you feel? This is good fruit, but I don't know the name. Like this, right? It's not complete. When you know the name of the apple and eat, wow, I know this is an apple. It's very sweet. Like this. People are practicing, but they don't know sometimes what they're doing. This is the reason I said it's mindfulness-based Vipassana meditation. The first, when you're paying attention to breathing, this is a practical approach now. Then we will do it for maybe 5 minutes sitting. Then we will do it 10 minutes, 15 minutes in the talk, off and on. When you pay attention to the breathing, you are mindful of that breathing. This is simply mindfulness. If you say in an Eightfold Path, this mindfulness is in you. You are trying to pay attention, try to be mindful of your own breathing. This is the reason it is right. If you are mindful of others' breathing, if you are mindful of your father's breathing, mother's breathing, is it right or wrong? Wrong. So this, when you are aware of your own breathing, this is right. This is the reason right mindfulness. Here in the Eightfold Path, number 7, right mindfulness. It means whenever you are mindful of your own breathing, your own everything that's going on inside yourself, this is right. So right mindfulness, and to pay attention, you make effort to pay attention to be mindful of that breathing is right effort, because you try to bring it back to yourself, not to any other thing else external. Then you need to focus on that breath, not to get restless. This is right concentration. There are 3 factors of samatha meditation and Eightfold Path. Can you see it? Can you read it? Right effort. Can you read it? Right mindfulness, right concentration. In Pali, Samma Vayama, Samma Sati, Samma Samadhi. These 3 factors are called samatha. You see here the arrow? A little bit gray. This is samatha. Here, this is gray. These 3 are samatha, but this samatha should be based on moral quality of the Eightfold Path. When you are paying attention to, this is a very practical moment I'm telling you, but then we will do it together. When you are mindful of your own breath, breathing in and out, at the moment, do you see your mind is going bad or good? What is this?
Good.
Not good, right in the middle. Right in the, this is the reason, right mindfulness. Right, not saying good mindfulness, right? Do you think that you have ever said good mindfulness? And the Eightfold Path? You say good mindfulness or right mindfulness?
Right mindfulness.
Be clear. This is the way, why the Buddha taught. Right here, in the middle. You understand? Look, when you are paying attention, mindful of your own breathing, please listen. Then if you are not clear, please ask me again. I just want to give you a really true message before I go back to my country. This is the way that I come here. I really want to come here. I came here with a great love to transfer this knowledge to you, to handle and put into practice and apply in everyday life. Because many people are thinking that meditation is like me when I was young. When I hear that meditation, this is not for me. My father or my brother, they should go. It's not for me. But actually it is in me, right? But I haven't known this. Now this afternoon I met one of the friends of the Weiwa, and she offered me one meal. She doesn't know the meditation. I try to explain the way that I experienced when I was young. Then I try to explain, she realized now this is only in, not out. Nothing to do with my father, my brother, but this is with us, all of life, right? Can you argue with this? Can you argue? If we argue, we will be wrong. Because this is right already. So when you are paying attention, mindful of your own breathing, see? Your mind is going bad or going good, or right here in the middle. This is why right mindfulness. You get it?
Yes.
See, you can see clearly when you are mindful of your own breathing. Breathing in, it doesn't go bad, it doesn't go good. Right? When you see it goes bad, it's akusala karma you create. Right? When it goes good, it creates kusala karma. Maka Satya, middle way, doesn't create kusala karma or akusala karma. You get it? Yes. Serious point. Everybody can understand. This Dhamma is so simple. But why don't we understand that? That a lot of scholars makes it complicated. I don't want to be that scholar. Because I'm mathematician. I just wanted to be practical. Yesterday, I was telling this on the night trip in Singapore. I met one of my buddies who speaks very good English and who has very good education background. Yesterday, I met him. He said, how can I stop this attachment? How can I stop this attachment? How is it possible? He argued with me. I told him, I don't tell you to stop your attachment. I don't tell you to cut off your attachment. Attachment is like a disease. For this disease, you need to take medicine first. Can you tell me without any medicine? Here we have a doctors. Without any medicine, that disease can be gone away? What is your opinion? Without medicine, which kind of disease can be gone away? No disease, right? We need to take a first medicine. I told him that you have to just take this middle way, Eightfold Noble Path. This is the path, this is something like a remedy or antidote or medicine to cure the disease, particularly that attachment. So you have to take that medicine quite good enough. When you have that medicine taken very well, following by instruction of this, then your disease will be gone away. Right? So Buddha doesn't say you have to just cut it off. He doesn't say this, but you have to develop that Eightfold Noble Path in you. When it becomes developed, fully developed, mature, then you can give it away. This is my experience. I have experience with this attachment to my late mother. When I was 8 years old, my mother passed away, and I was too much attached to my mother. I got too much suffering too long. When I'm 21 years old, when I studied my mathematics in third year, I remember the third year of my university, I read a lot of books, and that doesn't work. And my father told me, I think this is the time that you should learn that meditation, if it is possible. I just tell him, please show me which is the way. He said, I can send you to, at that time, of course, he sent me Mahasi. This is very famous in Burma. It's almost 35 years ago, let's say. And I went there. They taught me. Very easy. The technique is very easy. There's no deep philosophy. It's very simple. What do they say? Please pay attention to whatever you do. If you are bending, please bending. If you are stretching, please stretching. If you are standing, please standing. Do you have any argument with this? No. The technique is like this. It's Mahasipatana Sutta I found. And I update a little bit to be more practical and useful, applicable in our day-to-day life. Because in Mahasi, when I study, my teacher, my old tradition of my meditation, they teach, lifting, pushing, dropping, touching, 4 steps. It's too slow. Can you do this in daily life? No. This is the reason I try to update it. In my retreat, I often said that when you want to go to the toilet, if you do it lifting, pushing, dropping, you will do toilet on the middle. You will not reach it. That time you really need to pay attention to the touch. Now this is a walking meditation. When you're doing walking, just pay attention to the touch. Touching. The quicker, the better. When you go to the toilet, for example, it is very useful, very applicable in our day-to-day life. This is why my experience updates the technique. You understand? I don't change it, but it updates the technique. Because the Buddha said, Gattandu va gattandu midi bhajanati. It means, while walking, please pay attention to the walking. And walking is large, where? We don't know. Large. You have to pay from the beginning up to the end. But this is question. So this is the way I just teach people. Please pay attention to the touch. I do this too. Please pay attention to the touch and be aware or mindful of the touch while you're walking. You get it? This is walking meditation. And I'm going back to this middle way. This middle way is to go to Nibbana, to achieve Nirodha Satya, where all the end of all dukkha, all kinds of undissatisfaction, unsatisfactoriness, incompleteness. This is the path to reach. When you go there, you have to leave kusala, akusala. You understand? Why we have to leave kusala, akusala? Because go to Nirodha, there is no rebirth again. If you go to Nibbana with the kusala, you have a good rebirth. If you go with akusala, bad rebirth. You will never reach there. This is theory. But practically, when you are mindful of your own breathing, I will tell you, our teachers very slowly and clearly. If you're not clear, please ask. When you're paying attention to, aware of or mindful of your own breathing, does it go bad? No. Does it go good? No. Where? It's right in the middle. Right? So this is called right mindfulness. And also the effort you are trying to make yourself be aware of, this is right effort. It doesn't go good or bad. It's just right in the middle, right in the middle, right in the moment. If I have to say, right in the moment. Not the other breath, not the other yesterday breath, tomorrow breath. Right breath here, right now, and right here. This is called right mindfulness. You get it? Yes. It goes to Nirodha Satya. You find the way, you see it, we will go practically. When you do this, when you are mindful of that breath, did you see in that mindfulness, right mindfulness, there is anger? No. There is greed? There is ignorance? See, this practice can destroy and kill. There are three poisons of all human beings in the world. Not only human beings, all the beings in the world. Right? So this kills even the defined three poisons. Loba, dosa, bodhi. And you follow this. It goes really fit with the Buddha's teaching, the middle way. To go to the Nibbana, I think you understand how to go to the how to achieve the Nirodha Satya. You get it? Yes. If it is not, please ask me a question. Now we will do it together for at least 10 minutes sitting for intention to the mindful of the breathing. You have no bell here? No meditation bowl here? Okay. Maybe we'll go 10 minutes, okay? Because it's such a precious time, we should spend more time with meditating and walking and sitting.
Yeah. Bring it to me. Here. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry, you should be there then. So we will do 10 minutes. Now is it 2:20? 2:40 we will stop the sitting meditation. Just simply be mindful of your own breathing in and breathing out. Don't do anything. Just being aware of, be mindful of the breathing. And in the sitting position, I will tell you here again,
that meditation is not in the position. Just meditation is the attention, the awareness, or mindfulness when we do this. Mindfulness is just halfway, attention, awareness halfway. We are doing now Vipassana. When we pay attention to the breathing, it's not Vipassana yet, but we are on the way to Nirodha Satya. Vipassana will come, and I will explain to you later. Now this is just mindfulness simply, that kills, that removes loba, dosa, moha, and that makes us go right in the middle and right in the moment that will lead us to achieve the Nirodha Satya. And when you sit down cross-legged, keep the lower part of your body as flat as possible to keep the balance, upper body, the balance with the lower part of the body, and to keep the back straight. And don't tight and don't make it tense. Just sit down comfortably and relax. Keep the back straight and soft. Close your eyes softly and switch on your attention and be mindful of the breath. As it comes in, when it comes in, as in, when it goes out, as out. Just in and out, in and out. When you are doing this, you don't have any names and labels on that practice. It doesn't belong to any tradition. It is not connected with any religion. Of course, the technique is taught by the Buddha. This is the most important part of this teaching. We are not connected with any tradition, any culture, any names of religion. Just breath and awareness, mindfulness, just breath and mindfulness, just breath and mindfulness. No names and labels on it. Many people are confused with the names and labels. This is my tradition, this is your tradition, this is Tibetan, Tibet's Mahayana, this is Theravada. Then everybody is confused with all the names and labels. The technique itself is very simple. And it brings really great benefits these days. The benefits is scientifically proven. It's how beneficial it is, how beneficial. When you're doing this, there's nothing to do with any names and labels, even nothing to do with the Buddhists. Because just whoever has that breath and whoever's alive, everybody can do this. trying to find the natural breath. This is the breath that goes out and comes in every moment with us. We have to find it anywhere. Some people say it's hard to find it. Why not? Because this is the breath that goes within ourselves, that goes out and comes in, and goes out, comes in every moment. We should try to find it. We have to do it. I did this when I was 21. Now I'm 52 and everything's in. I just want to transfer to the younger generation how useful it is, how beneficial it is, how this technique makes us wiser. Actually, religion makes us stupid. This technique makes us wiser. Of course, this text is taught by the Buddha. It is not widely accepted these days, particularly in the Western world. They're too far away from this Buddhist tradition. For them, it's very new. It's very easy to accept. In our Eastern world, many of the Buddhist schools make people confused. This is my tradition, this is Tibetan, this is Mahayana, this is Theravada. If you take those kind of other names, we will be confused again. But simply, it is our breath and our awareness, our mindfulness, it's our breath, our mindfulness, our awareness, simply physical and mental phenomena, simply Nama Rupa. Get well concentrated, the breathing. The air is like a ceaseless motion through the nose, coming in, going out, coming in, going out. That is just air. The air is not Buddhist, the air is not Krishna, the air is not anything, but that the air is in the air. If you say in Pali, it is Vayu Dhatu. Vayu Dhatu is Vayu Dhatu. Vayu Dhatu and your safety, mindfulness together. many of them have put the name on this, then we feel confused and complicated. The technique itself is very simple. It makes us enlightened actually if we put into practice. This is the reason I just want to transfer my understanding of the Dhamma to you to apply in daily life for achievement of the final goal, Nirodha Satya. easy. Any question going to be clear? If you're clear, we have no question. Of course, we will continue, but if you're not clear on this answer now. No question? Are you all clear?